And what a show we've been able to turn on so far. It's been extraordinary. Different weather conditions, wind from all directions, hot days, cold days, wet days, damp, everything in between. That fellow there has become a Supercars winner in this journey. He's also taken a pole position. There's been so many wonderful stories to tell. Telltale for Courtney off the road here. They're going to see a lot of this today. The telltale
okay,
for...
copy that, mate. Copy that. The rain is still coming down, but yeah, the rain obviously was circuit saturated.
Actually, about 5 or 10 minutes ago, it just got a little bit heavier out there. There are going to be periods today where the Bureau's talking about showers, then light rain and moderate rain, which is a fair bit of water on the road. Now he's at 100% throttle. You can see the gear position indicator on the dash, 5th gear, briefly into 6th. And typically in these conditions, you don't quite get to your peak speed. Ironically, you do at Bathurst, but you spend less time at your peak speeds. So the emphasis here is the cars are still powerfully quick in a straight line. Andre Heimgartner on screen here. Spent some time chatting with he and Luke Youlden together with Matt Campbell yesterday. And he's had a fraught time. They've thrown everything they can trying to understand the best way forward with the setup of the car, which when they first came to Sydney Motorsport Park was a brand spanking new car, and it's seen everything just in recent weeks. The Ned Risky entry. Now, Whincup's gone to the top on a 45.7. Heimgartner, though, the reason we picked him up is his sector splits are better than anyone else. Another webfoot Kiwi. Heimgartner over Whincup and Tim Slade looking strong out there at the moment.
Heimgartner, Van Gisbergen, Hazelwood, Percat, Slade, Whincup, Mostert, who's come up. Bang! In the fence hard there. That's at turn 1 for Whincup. Off the road by a long way.
You okay? You okay?
Top gear, can't see. Ooh, almost drilled the back of Di Pasquale. And this is the challenge. The gravel's done a fine job, and so are those safety barriers down there, which there's a bit of science in the way they're constructed. And he's got the brake clamp, but it's doing absolutely nothing as he tours the wilderness on the outside of turn 1. Now that would be the best part of 230, 40, 50 kilometres an hour as he flew off down there. Mark, you had a very nasty moment that was a big bell ringer down there years ago, and it's a pretty frightening thing. And look, just no chance of turning in there. He was very close to the back of the shell car. That was Anton's car. You've experienced this. No fun.
Absolutely no fun. It's the biggest crash of my career. And look at that. That car has escaped. Almost hasn't changed direction. Almost didn't turn at the corner, did it? It's got worse.
It has. It's, yeah, this is one of the
Hazelwood off also.
Big time. This is one of the periods where they talked about, and he's going to slam the wall down there like Whincup did, moderate rain coming through from time to time. So pretty hefty impact. That one was a little bit more in the right front corner. Probably bent a steering arm.
You get out, I think. If
Yep.
he just keeps gently
Good
on the
job,
throttle.
good job.
Yeah, nice job.
Just be careful on your rejoin.
Oh, off the road, Bryce Fullwood. And is that a catch?
He's back on, he's right, yeah. The outside of the road weirdly has more grip as Jake Kosecki goes off at turn 1 also. He doesn't make the fence, so that's good news for him.
And because the checkered flag's coming out, that'll avert a red flag, so we've hit 0.
Now closed.
And you can hear the pit exits now closed. Nobody else can venture out onto the racetrack. So that leaves Heimgartner in. Oh, Fabian just jumped up nicely. That's a great recovery up into 4th position. Well done, Team Sydney and local legends Fabian Coulthard. So he's 4th and he's split Hazelwood and Percat.
Another New Zealander.
Well,
stop it.
No. I'm not going to go there because I'm hoping to go back one day. They're going to bar you.
Push to the right. Good job.
Oh, Zane Goddard had it all crossed up and caught it. When it got out to the concrete verge, it gripped up and saved himself. He's in 22nd position at the moment, the yellow cover entry for Matt Stone Racing. So Heimgartner, Van Gisbergen, Hazelwood, Coulthard, followed by Percat, Slade, Whincup, Mostert, Waters, Reynolds now in the 10, bumping Davison, Macaulay Jones 12. Outside, Courtney, LeBrock, Pye, Brown, Di Pasquale in 17th position. So that's going to make for a tough run this afternoon.
Yeah.
Afternoon racing here after our evening blast last night. So Anton finishing up well down the order. And this is a fellow that's had more pole positions out here than any other driver in the recent past and has claimed the Armour All Poles overall season championship for getting more poles than anybody else. Scott Pye pressing on here.
Have a look at the amount of corrections, Croppo. He is not stopped on the wheel the whole way through that right-hander before the change of direction. And now he's just trying to get it onto the straight and limit that wheel spin. Scott Pye currently down in 15th. Fabian Coulthard, fantastic job. So Heimgartner at the moment from Van Gisbergen. They're in the pits with Hazelwood, so the top three secured. Nice job, Heimgartner. Stephen Grove, Brenton Grove there looking on and shaking hands. So that is a very, very good job by Andre Heimgartner, who we saw, Dylan Talabani, his engineer, do a great job in the rain at Tail and Bend also. So he's a bit of a wet-weather specialist with that number.
So he'll be our last runner in the Armour All Top 10 shootout, and that's going to be highly weather dependent as to whether it's wet, semi-wet, full wet, deep wet. And that'll put a smile on his dial. He was looking forward to rolling out of here later on this afternoon and just getting away from the racetrack because they've gone through so many combinations to try and make speed and they've not been able to achieve what they want. So that's a nice pep for everybody inside the garage. So the top 10 is now confirmed. We'll see them running in reverse order in the Armour All shootout very shortly. And then everybody else from positions 11 through to 24 have now been determined. And a couple of interesting people down the order, Will Brown and Anton Di Pasquale, who've been very successful here in the recent past, sitting in 17th and 16th respectively.